Hi, welcome to yet another video training piece that we're doing for you to learn and understand how to work better behind the bar. This one is the flight creating video where I'm going to show you how to properly produce a flight of beer and cider. So when a customer orders a flight, you'll notice that the flight boards, which are all stored at the very bottom, are all oriented with the handles pointing to the left. When you put it up here on the bar, in order to produce a flight, you want to keep it to the left, because ultimately you're going to bring that flight board around filled to the customer, and you're going to have them be able to read their beers left to right the same way they are on the menu. So typically we'll try to keep a copy of the current flight menu right here on here, so that since it's ever changing, we can use it as a crib sheet and tell ourselves what's next on any given flight. And so I'm going to create a flight for you. If, as we're working along during the day, there is glassware that has been washed and basically drying, it's easier and quicker to just take it from here rather than take it from one of the stored areas under the bar. It saves you and it saves the person who's doing the dishwashing that effort of having dried the glassware. You're going to take 4 glasses in your hands like so. You're going to wash 1, wash 2, wash 3, wash 4. I give them a little click. Take the 2 that are in the front here and set them on the handle. If you set them over here, they're apt to fall over. If you put them on the handle, chances are they won't fall off. Now I've got 2 left in my hand. I'm going to create a flight. So sometimes if it's the beginning of the day, you might just jerk a little bit of beer out because it's been sitting inside those taps all night long. So I'm going to fill that up and maybe get it to the point where it's just about full. Allow that foam to come up. Maybe I'm going to move on to this one next. Again, I'm going to jerk a little bit of beer out of it. Get rid of that. As the day goes by and you're pouring beers all day long, you don't have to dispatch with that first little bit, because the beer has been flowing through those taps all day long. So now we're going to do another one. Again, this is the first pour of the day. And then we'll put a cider in here. Ciders, you don't fill all the way to the top. You like to leave like a fat finger's worth of space before the top with all the ciders. So that item is going there. The long trail, I'm going to top that a little bit. Just real quick jerk of the thing. This is a stout, and so stouts tend to be a little bit more foamy, so that's actually a good fill. So you can leave it just like that. I'm going to go back to this one and just refresh the top of it. If you need to, these damping rags are here to kind of wipe off any excess beer that might be on the glass. Now, assuming that this is one of the actual flights from our menu, you're going to bring this over here and you're going to set it before the customer like so that the handle is to their left, and then you're going to tell them you can read this left to right. Enjoy.